Greetings, my friends. I stand before you today, filled with a profound understanding that can truly transform your life in just 30 days. You see, the power to change your circumstances, to manifest the life of your dreams, lies not in the external world, but in the depths of your own mind. For too long, we have been conditioned to believe that the world around us is fixed, that all circumstances are beyond our control. But I'm here to tell you, my dear friends, that this is a lie. The truth is, you are the creator of your own reality, the architect of your own destiny. It all begins with your mindset, the lens through which you view the world. This is the single most important factor in determining the course of your life. And the best part is, you have the power to shift this mindset, to mold it into a tool that will serve you rather than hold you back. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Neville, how can I possibly change my mindset in just 30 days? Well, my friends, I'm here to show you the way. It's all about taking control of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your emotions. It's about embracing a new perspective, one that is empowering, transformative, and ultimately life-changing. Let's start with the first step, recognizing that you are not your thoughts. So often we get caught up in the endless chatter of our minds, the endless stream of worries, doubts, and fears. But I'm here to tell you, my friends, that you are not those thoughts. You are the observer, the witness, the conscious awareness that is behind them. When you realize this, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Instead of being a passive victim of your thoughts, you can become the master of them. You can choose which thoughts to entertain, which beliefs to adopt, and which emotions to embrace. And this is where the real magic happens, my friends. Because when you start to consciously shape your mindset, you begin to see the world in a whole new light. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable suddenly become opportunities. Challenges that once filled you with dread now become exciting adventures. But don't just take my word for it. Let me share with you a story that will truly illustrate the power of mindset shift. Imagine, if you will, a young woman. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah had been struggling for years, trapped in a dead-end job, drowning in debt, and feeling utterly hopeless about her future. One day, Sarah stumbled upon one of my lectures and something clicked. She realized that she had the power to change her circumstances, that her mindset was the key to unlocking the life of her dreams. And so, she set out on a journey of self-discovery, determined to transform her mindset in just 30 days. Now, let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Sarah faced resistance at every turn, both from her own doubts and from the naysayers in her life. But she persisted using the techniques I'm about to share with you, and the results were nothing short of miraculous. Within a matter of weeks, Sarah's entire outlook on life had shifted. She began to see opportunities where she once saw only obstacles. She started to feel a sense of empowerment and control over her own destiny. And before long, her external circumstances began to reflect this inner transformation. She landed a new, fulfilling job that she was passionate about. She started chipping away at her debt, and within a matter of months, she had cleared it completely. And perhaps most importantly, she rediscovered a sense of joy and purpose in her life that had been missing for so long. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's all well and good, Neville. But how can I achieve those kinds of results in just 30 days? Well, my friends, I'm about to share with you the secrets to unlocking your own mindset shift. The first and most important step is to start with your self-concept. You see, the way you see yourself, the beliefs you hold about your own capabilities and worth, are the foundation upon which your entire reality is built. If that foundation is shaky, your life will reflect that. So, the first thing you need to do is to start consciously crafting a new self-concept. One that is empowered, confident, and deeply rooted in the truth of who you are. And let me tell you, my friends, you are far more powerful than you can possibly imagine. You are not just a collection of thoughts and emotions, but a divine being, a spark of the infinite consciousness that permeates the universe. You are a creator, a manifester and the master of your own destiny. And when you start to embrace this truth, when you start to embody it in every fiber of your being, the results will be truly phenomenal. But don't just take my word for it. Let me share with you another story, this time of a man named John. John was a successful businessman, but he was deeply unhappy. He had everything he thought he wanted. The fancy car, the big house, the high-powered job, but he felt something was missing. One day, John stumbled upon one of my lectures and something clicked. He realized that his self-concept was the root of his unhappiness. He saw himself as a victim of circumstances, a cog in the corporate machine rather than the powerful creator he truly was. And so John set out on a journey of self-discovery, determined to shift his mindset in just 30 days. He started by examining his beliefs about himself, and one by one, he began to challenge and replace them with empowering new ones. He started to see himself as a brilliant, successful entrepreneur, a leader in his field and a force to be reckoned with. He began to feel a sense of excitement and possibility about his future, rather than the dread and resignation he had felt before. And do you know what happened, my friends? Within a matter of weeks, John's entire life began to transform. He started to attract new opportunities, new connections, and new ways of thinking that aligned with his newfound self-concept. He launched a successful new business venture, one that filled him with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. But the greatest transformation, my friends, was the one that happened within. John's self-confidence, his sense of worth, and his belief in his own abilities had skyrocketed. He no longer saw himself as a victim of circumstances, but as the master of his own destiny. And this, my friends, is the key to unlocking the life of your dreams. It's not about changing your external circumstances first, but about changing your internal landscape. It's about consciously crafting a self-concept that is empowered, confident, and deeply rooted in the truth of who you are. But that's just the beginning, my friends. Once you've established this new self-concept, the next step is to start cultivating a mindset of abundance and possibility. You see, so often we get caught up in a scarcity mindset, constantly worrying about not having enough, about missing out, about the world being a hostile and threatening place. But I'm here to tell you, my friends, that this mindset is a lie. The truth is the universe is abundant, overflowing with endless possibilities and limitless potential. And when you start to cultivate a mindset of abundance, when you start to see the world through the lens of possibility, your entire reality will shift. Imagine, if you will, a woman named Emily. Emily had always struggled with money, constantly worrying about bills, debts, and the fear of never having enough. But one day, she stumbled upon one of my lectures and something clicked. She realized that her scarcity mindset was the root of her financial struggles. And so she set out on a journey of abundance, determined to shift her mindset in just 30 days. She started by consciously shifting her self-concept, seeing herself as a powerful creator, a magnet for financial abundance. She began to visualize herself living a life of financial freedom, surrounded by the wealth and prosperity she desired. And do you know what happened, my friends? Within a matter of weeks, Emily's financial situation began to transform. She started to attract new opportunities, new clients, and new ways of generating income that she had never even considered before. But the greatest transformation, my friends, was the one that happened within. Emily's sense of confidence, her belief in her own worth, and her conviction in the abundance of the universe had skyrocketed. She no longer saw money as a scarce and elusive thing, but as a natural and abundant resource that was always available to her. And this, my friends, is the power of a mindset of abundance. When you start to see the world through this lens, when you start to cultivate a deep sense of trust in the universe and its ability to provide for you, your entire reality will shift. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will become opportunities. Challenges that once filled you with dread will become exciting adventures. And the life of your dreams, the one you've been longing for, will become a reality. But it's not just about money, my friends. This mindset of abundance can be applied to every area of your life. Your relationships, your health, your career, and beyond. When you start to see the world as a place of endless possibility, when you start to trust in the abundance of the universe, you open yourself up to a whole new world of opportunities. Imagine, if you will, a man named David. David had always struggled with his health, constantly feeling tired, anxious, and overwhelmed. But one day, he stumbled upon one of my lectures and something clicked. He realized that his scarcity mindset was the root of his health issues. He saw his body as something that was constantly in need of fixing, something that was inherently flawed and broken. And so, David set out on a journey of health and abundance, determined to shift his mindset in just 30 days. He started by consciously cultivating a sense of gratitude for his body, for the incredible miracle of life that was unfolding. He began to visualize himself as a picture of vibrant health, filled with energy, vitality, and boundless well-being. And do you know what happened, my friends? Within a matter of weeks, David's health began to transform. He started to feel more energized, more focused, and more alive than he had in years. He started to attract new opportunities for self-care and wellness, new ways of nourishing his body and mind that he had never even considered before. But the greatest transformation, my friends, was the one that happened within. David's sense of self-worth, his belief in his own inherent wholeness and perfection had skyrocketed. He no longer saw his body as something that needed to be fixed, but as a sacred temple, a vessel for the divine spark of life that was his essence. And this, my friends, is the power of a mindset of abundance. When you start to see the world and your own being as a place of endless possibility, when you start to trust in the abundance of the universe, you open yourself up to a whole new world of transformation. But it's not just about money, health, or any single area of your life, my friends. This mindset of abundance can be applied to every aspect of your existence, from your relationships to your career to your sense of purpose and fulfillment. Imagine, if you will, a woman named Sarah. Sarah had always struggled with her relationships, constantly feeling insecure, needy, and afraid of abandonment. But one day she stumbled upon one of my lectures and something clicked. She realized that her scarcity mindset was the root of her relationship struggles. She saw love and connection as scarce and elusive things, constantly worrying about not having enough, about missing out, about being left behind. And so, Sarah set out on a journey of love and abundance, determined to shift her mindset in just 30 days. She started by consciously cultivating a sense of self-love and self-acceptance, seeing herself as a divine and worthy being, deserving of deep and fulfilling connections. She began to visualize herself surrounded by a web of loving, supportive relationships, where she felt seen, heard, and respected for who she truly was. And do you know what happened, my friends? Within a matter of weeks, Sarah's relationships began to transform. She started to attract new, deeply fulfilling connections, where she felt a sense of safety, trust, and mutual respect. She began to let go of the old toxic relationships that had been draining her, and she started to cultivate a sense of abundance and possibility in her love life. But the greatest transformation, my friends, was the one that happened within. Sarah's sense of self-worth, her belief in her own inherent worthiness of love and connection, had skyrocketed. She no longer saw herself as someone who needed to be fixed or completed by others, but as a whole and sovereign being, capable of giving and receiving love in equal measure. And this, my friends, is the power of a mindset of abundance. When you start to see the world and your own being as a place of endless possibility, when you start to trust in the abundance of the universe, you open yourself up to a whole new world of transformation. But it's not just about personal transformation, my friends. This mindset of abundance can also be applied to your sense of purpose and fulfillment, to the ways in which you contribute to the world around you. Imagine, if you will, a man named Michael. Michael had always felt a deep sense of longing, a yearning to make a difference in the world, but he constantly felt stuck, unsure of how to turn his dreams into reality. But one day, he stumbled upon one of my lectures and something clicked. He realized that his scarcity mindset was the root of his lack of purpose and fulfillment. He saw the world as a place of limited opportunities where he had to fight and struggle to carve out his own path. And so Michael set out on a journey of purpose and abundance, determined to shift his mindset in just 30 days. He started by consciously cultivating a sense of gratitude for the gifts and talents he had been blessed with. And he began to visualize himself using those gifts to serve the world in a meaningful way. He started to see the world not as a place of scarcity, but as a place of endless possibility, where his unique contributions were needed and valued. And do you know what happened, my friends? Within a matter of weeks, Michael's sense of purpose and fulfillment began to transform. He started to attract new opportunities, new connections, and new ways of using his talents to make a difference. He launched a successful social enterprise, one that was fueled by his passion and his conviction in the abundance of the universe. But the greatest transformation, my friends, was the one that happened within. Michael's sense of self-worth, his belief in his own ability to make a meaningful impact, had skyrocketed. He no longer saw himself as a cog in the machine, but as a powerful force for positive change, a beacon of hope and inspiration in a world that so desperately needed it. And this, my friends, is the power of a mindset of abundance. When you start to see the world and your own being as a place of endless possibility, when you start to trust in the abundance of the universe, you open yourself up to a whole new world of transformation. But it's not enough, my friends, to simply understand these principles. You must put them into practice day in and day out until they become a fundamental part of who you are. And that's where the real work begins. Because the truth is, shifting your mindset is not a one-time event, but a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. It's about constantly challenging your old beliefs, questioning your assumptions, and cultivating a deep sense of trust in the abundance of the universe. It's about taking small, consistent steps every single day, whether that's through meditation, visualization, affirmations, or simply shifting your perspective. And it's about being patient, compassionate, and kind with yourself, even when the going gets tough. Because make no mistake, my friends, the journey of mindset transformation is not an easy one. There will be ups and downs, setbacks and challenges, moments of doubt and fear. But it is in those moments, my friends, that you must remember the power of your own being, the boundless potential that lies within you. You are not just a collection of thoughts and emotions, but a divine spark of the infinite consciousness that permeates the universe. You are a creator, a manifester, and the master of your own destiny. And when you start to embody that truth, when you start to live it in every fiber of your being, the results will be truly phenomenal. So, my friends, I invite you to join me on this journey of mindset transformation. Let us walk together, hand in hand, as we cultivate a new way of being, a new way of seeing the world. Let us embrace the abundance and possibility that are our birthright. And let us manifest the life of our dreams, one day at a time. Because the truth is, my friends, the power to transform your life lies within you. It's not something that someone else can give you, nor is it something that you have to search for outside of yourself. It's a hidden treasure, a wellspring of infinite potential, just waiting to be unlocked. And so I invite you to take that first step to open your heart and your mind to the boundless abundance of the universe. Let go of your fears, your doubts, and your limiting beliefs, and embrace the truth of who you are. Because when you do, my friends, the world will open up before you in ways you never thought possible. So let's begin, my friends. Let us embark on this journey of transformation together. Let us cultivate a new way of being, a new way of seeing the world, and let us manifest the life of our dreams, one day at a time. Thank you, my friends, and may the abundance of the universe be with you always.